Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter with your family. And if you had to be alone, just remember you weren't alone. I had a quiet one. It was, great. And the thing is, me and my team and Spirit, we were laughing. I wanted to say, for the ones who thought that they were going to mess up my Easter, with all the entities, sending them and banging. I mean, about the banging, I really didn't say much about that, and whatever else noises. Like yesterday and today. The thing is, these ones forgot it gets returned to sender worse than what they think. So, I hope you like noises and whatever else you sent, because you forgot I grew up with, noises. Like I said, we had a lot of people going in and out, a lot of kids when we were younger, and who was playing an instrument or who was playing, music. And this went on every day. And it went on until, well, not that long ago. So, whoever's left. You won't be ready. What's coming. And again, I hope you love the noises that you've been sending. And to mention, you're lucky that, anywhere I go, I told you others live in the home where sometimes it's being sent. And there's an elderly. And that's all I'm going to say. Because you won't like what I was going to say. But, again, you won't be ready. And most of you, some of you did get caught and whatever else on Easter. I hope you enjoyed your Easter before. But truthfully, I don't really care. And the ones In my last two videos, with one of them, I forget, I mentioned about the views. You know, how my views were going down. You know, I was told to check it. Then I checked it, I think it was yesterday, I think. And some of it did go back. But I guess the ones that came after you didn't get the memo of all the other videos that I did and what I did yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. I guess they didn't get it because now there's more off. But again, I don't care. It's all good. But, you know, like I said, all of you are doing it and involved. So whoever's doing it won't be ready either. And the other thing is, I've been getting this download a lot. And then today, or I can't remember, I came across a video. We spoke of it. I mean, I spoke of it before, and I also, you know, gave out clues and said not to do this. But anyway, it was about that, you know, the DMs and the DFs that know who or are with people, you know, to be careful. You know, not to be tricked or you know, tempted. But in those videos, apparently some were. So for, you know, the chosen ones and, you know, all of us, same thing. You just need to be careful. Don't get tricked, you know, with the magic. You know, if you already let these ones who did any of that or did anything, you know, through magic and you found out or whatever, whoever you let go that was, you know, I don't know, toxic or whatever, but you felt that you were being drawn back to them and you were tricked, you know, to be with them or whatever, well, you should have not been tempted. Because with, you know, chosen ones and, you know, the DMs and the DFs, you're getting closer. And all these ones, they know it. So now they're trying to, you know, send even more towards your way to tempt you, you know, tell more lies or, do magic. Well, they're doing magic anyway, but, to bring you towards them. But the thing is, I even said this in my other videos, and I'm not saying all now, because of them doing a whole bunch of magic. And I said it in my other videos, and now I'm hearing about it even more. And it's not only me saying it, it's others are saying it too. The thing is, because of the magic and what they've been doing, and it does, what type of magic they're doing. Well, and, sleeping with whoever. And like I said, you cheat or you do whatever, that's your business. But don't try to convince, do magic or whatever to go back to someone. This way, whatever you caught, you can give it to them. And we all know what that is. It can be, an STD, HIV, whatever. I'm not getting what that may be, but put it this way, I said not to, be tempted and all that. But once you got tempted and you didn't fight it or whatever, like, if you got rid of all these people and all of a sudden you're tempted or someone comes up to you, and, sways you or whatever, how they do it, and you fall for it, well, put it this way. With some, you're closer than what you think of getting to what God has planned. And with ones that aren't with their person, you're closer than what you think. And they all know that. And for the ones, that fell for it, well, you messed it up with the person that you're supposed to be with. I also said, you had a certain amount of time, to go to your person or, let them know what's up or whatever. Or, it was time. But, you decided to go back. Well, that's also the vision that I kept getting, about my person. that he decided to do that and he messed up. But the thing is, I also know what the truth is. And, all the groups, or one of the groups, were trying to send towards me with illusions. But I'm not going to say what the truth is, because I know. But I will say, it was a nice try to thinking it will work. What any of you do, it's your problem, not mine. And it's not others' problem. You have plenty of chances to make it better for yourselves if you have children and your bloodline. Now, whatever God has for all of you, that's what he says you deserve. And what I deserve and what others deserve who got targeted, we will get. Thing is, everyone deserves to be here. Everyone. It's not up to ones, who think they have, the right because, I don't know, out of jealousy, or they can control, and etc., or do magic, whatever. It doesn't matter why. Your problem, not ours. And to control, you should be controlling yourself first. And to help yourself, your family, to make it better. This way you can help others to make it better instead of harming or whatever other BS there is. Again, I will say, you should have listened, asked for guidance from God, Jesus, to help you get to the root of whatever the problem is or are. It's all uncalled for. And I'm not the only one that knows what we are here for. So like what we had to do, you should have learned off of us or researched, better. You should have learned or realized when something, don't sound right. When, especially, when someone is offering you money, to stalk, do all kinds of magic, death spells, hire people, death threats, and much more. You should have asked the person who they're doing it to. That's being done to, instead of going along with it, with all the lies. Or, especially staying quiet if you knew what was happening. But since, all that is being repeated, again, I'll just say, none of you won't be ready who are left. And it's not only you, it's the new ones that will be coming. Because, if they don't learn from the, all of you being an example, what happened to, to you, because you didn't listen. And like all of us said, God knows who did what, who is constantly continuing to do it, who sat back and didn't say anything, etc., etc., etc. Same BS. Hey, come here. You goofy. Come here. Yeah, give her that. She'll come. You might be going down all at the same time. I mean, some of you, little at a time. But all of you will be, dealt with separately of what you've done. So, now it's between you, all of you, God, Jesus, heaven above, court, and it depends, jail or prison or wherever It's between all you and all of them. And again, I will say, not me or others who were targeted. See, I don't regret that I had to wait, because I had to wait, I guess, for, I guess, it started well, 5 years ago, but it actually started 10 years. But I had to wait for the ones that started 5 years ago. I have no regret in waiting for that. But I could have, ended it within a year of all that. Of all. But like I said, getting, a talk with God, it's worse than being in the principal's office. Well, that happened twice. But this last time, I guess I had enough of it. So, thing is, I kept saying, I don't know any of you. You don't know me, except, well, truthfully, I don't know. I guess, someone liked a comment once. I don't know. And took it the wrong way. So you spread lies. That's what some. The others, well, I'm not going to go down the list again. But I do know that one of the things is that I'm here, to help make it better around the world. And I'm not the only one. The ones who I call my family are doing the same. We are here, for one, give out the truth. And to guide people. Especially, through our experiences and, what we get from spirit. We're here to stop people from judging others. We're here to stop hatred. It just amazes me. If people don't like what we say, then don't say anything in the comments or do anything to, be in revenge. Just keep on going. Find somebody, that you like or whatever. I don't know. You don't have to listen. And our messages aren't personal. They are for whoever. Or people around you. If you're not going through it, then it must be someone around you. Or neither. It's for someone else. Now, the ones that I'm talking about doing magic and all that, those people know who they are. I mean, I don't know them. So when things start happening, I know that you got the message. Because every single time I put up, just like that, I know when all of you get together. Or call each other and say, hey, we need to have a meeting. Or, hey, we need to get ready for the ritual. Or whatever you do. Or do the tarot to look into, see what I'm doing. What I'm doing is, let's see. What should I start with? Not worrying about you guys. Because it's out of my hands, first of all. I'm told, what you're doing. And all I say is something, which I won't say, and bam. But it gets returned to sender automatically. I don't have to say it. And like I said, whether, you know, you don't like someone, well then keep going. You know, I mean, for people, whoever's doing it, against me, you don't like me. Did I get revenge? No. You don't like me, you don't like me. I really don't care. You know, if you didn't like a message that I put up, well, I have other videos that, might you might like. But like I said, when I get messages, I put them up. I don't know what, with some of them, I don't know what I put up until I go back and listen. If it's a personal or whatever, they'll let me know. And I would say it. But my goal is to break bread. To make the whole entire world, to make bread and peace together. And that is in the name of my brother, Jesus. It's ridiculous how, all of you think that it's okay for you. Well, you don't take care of your kids anyway, if you have them. But, the thing is how you think that you're better, like I said this before, that you're better than everyone, and that you have to ruin somebody, where they can't provide for their family. But the thing is, what I don't get is, I'm trying to provide for my family, but you're also trying to steal. Well, you did, but you're trying to prevent me from making money. But the thing is, you're still trying to take my money, or whoever's. Thing is, help me to make this make sense. You want me homeless, whatever, and not provide for my family, not to make money. I mean, you did that really well, but I'm not going to tell you how I make it. But anyway, I mean, I get it from God. But the thing is, you're trying to steal the money, This way you guys can live, you know, whatever, do whatever, but also make me homeless. Well, if you do all that, and I can't make money, how are you going to steal it? This way, you could provide for your family and lie and say, oh, I worked for it. So, you already took. Why don't you be grateful? You know, or better yet, make yourself better. Figure out what you're supposed to be doing and go from there. And stop being nosy and stay out of people's business. Because again, you messed with the wrong person. And God had enough of me letting you guys go, get away with everything. He had enough. And so did I. Not only with my situation, I had enough of people getting taken over. You know, people taking advantage of others. I had enough of that too. When all of you know, by doing all that, eventually it's going to catch up to you. Instead of doing something the right way, and watch it flow in. I mean, you know, and you can't tell me that, I mean, most of it's all over the internet of people who think that they are better than God or Jesus or, you know, and mocking you know, and seeing what happens right after of them doing that. You know, I said it in my other video. You need to learn how to keep your eyes open. And there's all kinds of messages out there that God or your angels, ancestors, loved ones, well, whoever, are trying to tell you. And it's not only, you know, like ones who can hear or see them or whatever, you know, anyone can see messages or, you know, as in clues, you know. If a bird that you were just thinking of comes across you, look it up and you'll get your answer. Or you asked in your prayer a sign, you know, and you happen to think of a bird, and the next day you see it, or maybe that day, whatever you asked, if it was, you know, send that bird, if it was a yes or whatever, well, there you go. You get what I mean. I said different ones in my other videos. I don't know which one, if I could find it. Oh, I have to learn how to attach to it or whatever. It's in one of them. I think it's under signs. Yeah. It was the very beginning, I believe. Well, anyway, I don't know. But I wanted to come on and say that I was told, and also to, you know, there should be more respect with others. No one is better than anyone. One, I never said I was better than anyone. I never said, you know, that, oh, I'm going to get revenge. Never said that. And I never will. I have God and Spirit and the underworld that will do that for me. You know. Unless I'm told, yeah, there will be a time that, you know, I will give you the right hook. Oh. And because I said that, that doesn't mean that you can tempt me. Because it's not going to work. But I'm not going to say. Because I won't be tempted to do my right hook. That doesn't mean that someone else won't. That's what I was just told. I know all the tricks. See, since I was little, I worked on my mind. I learned how people got convinced. The only thing that I didn't learn but I still got out of it because God knew I didn't know. Was the magic. And that's how come I was in a state for a while. Whatever, how you want to say it, I don't even know. But I did what I was supposed to do anyway. Like I said, I forget the ages or whatever. I'll just say from 15 to, 20, it was like, what happened? But you guys also did that, where I couldn't remember. Well, I'm starting to remember. And to let you know, even if I get my memory back, I really don't care about what you did because I know it's going to be handled. I learned not to get sucked in where people, get underneath my skin, because by stressing out, worrying, I'll give you, a few hints and clues. See, more you worry, more you get stressed out, let things bother you, more gray hair you get, more wrinkles you get, etc., etc. And more you burn out or whatever, get sick. Yeah, I did, but it was through magic. And as I grew up, I knew not to let things bother me. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to, speak up and raise my voice. That doesn't mean that, I'm mad or angry or whatever. I mean, because they were saying, oh, you better explain. Because people are going to say, oh, well, she's angry, because I spoke up and raised my voice. No. See, I also got that too from people. When I will raise my voice or speak up because I was there and I can say what the truth is or whatever, or you shouldn't do that. But I always got, oh, you're mad, you're angry, among other things that I was told. But it's okay for others to scream, do whatever to make a statement, hit somebody, especially for no reason, etc., etc. But all of you, that's fine and dandy. But for a person like me, that is like me, it's not okay, right? I like the way people, get everything all twisted. When we speak up, what's the matter? We're not controlled anymore? So you have to do something? Or spread lies? I can continue, but you know what? I won't. Except, especially because it's time for the chosen ones, to be with their person. But, you know, all the ones that are with, your person or getting ready to, your DFs, the chosen ones. Again, it's a reminder. Chosen ones, you know, the ones that aren't with, don't mess it up for each other. And be tricked or tempted. For the ones that are together, again, the ones that are together know what's been going on, how people take people away from others, and blah, 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 by temptation and whatever. When you know that you belong with each other, whatever how you want to say it or whatever, don't get tempted or tricked. You know, because that's what they're trying to do. And then once you get tricked or whatever, you know, with some, thing is, they know that you fell for it, you got tricked, you got tempted. You know, they're trying to make you mess up. And with some, they're trying to give you something. This way, you could bring it back. But the thing is, once that happens, you can't go back. Because you went back to the ones that you weren't supposed to be around. You were supposed to let go of them. But hey, I'm just giving the message. I can't tell you what to do. Just something to think about. Instead of, complaining, oh, how come I don't have somebody? Or, why did I come back? I'm not even going to go through it. You know what you do. I mean, to me, it's ridiculous. But hey, whatever floats your boat. I gave the message. So, I hope all of you have a great day. And every day, sending lots of love and peace. And again, thank you for my brothers and sisters, all the hidden help, the collective, and well, have a great day. And oh, that's right. Sending coffee or tea with espresso, ice or hot. To start your day. Ciao.